No, you don't hit, Jaden. Stop. Stop. Jaden. No. You better not touch his car.
You shut up then. And you shut your freaking mouth. Fuck, asshole.
When are you going to learn to stop using those words? And what are you upset about? Because you can't agree to be a good boy to go to the store. Hey!
You shut your little freaking mouth.
Is that how you're supposed to talk to your mom?
No.
I just saw you hit my drawer.
And they can do or be anything they want because their mother will keep them. As if we didn't know that mothers are already doing way too much. Now this research is saying that when you walk into the room as a mother and your children are there, they are 800% more rowdy because you are present. Why? Safe and protected by you. Dad, on the other hand, equivalent to a stranger.
First thing I want to do is give a shout out to every mother out there making it happen for their kids every single day. The second thing I want to do is establish the fact that that study she's referring to does not exist. But in the rest of that video, she tries to paint a narrative where basically mom is better than dad in every scenario. For whatever reason, she's trying to spin the idea of children acting way worse with their mother as a credit to good parenting, when in all reality, all they're doing is walking all over you. So let's refer back to the non-existent study. How did they gather data? Did they ask the 2-year-old to rate their mother's EQ? Did they ask the 5-year-old to assess their mother's social awareness, self-awareness, relationship management, any of those skills? What was the metric? What was the population they pulled the sample from? Y'all gonna stop throwing around that phrase study show around on the internet. To assert that children see their fathers in the same regard as strangers, that's a reach. When kids usually act a fool with their mother like that, they know that they can get away with it with her. For example, to put that video into words, fathers establish boundaries. You ain't gonna talk to your mama like that, especially while I'm around. Said another way, you not about to act a fool with my wife and have her stressed out by the time she gets to me. I've had to tell my kids many times over the years to watch their tone. And also over the years of being a husband and a father, I recognize that a part of my protection is protecting my wife from these kids. We even had to have the conversation where I had to put into perspective the fact that you don't have to worry about traumatizing them because they're traumatizing you. But what really gets me is that some of these same women will sing the praises of their parenthood to themselves and everybody else, but will have videos like this.
I don't like motherhood.
What don't you like about it?
I don't like the pressure. I don't like the responsibility. I don't like that I am a driver because these tiny humans can't drive.
And look, I completely get it. Being a parent is difficult, especially in the early years with all the adjustments you have to make. But to try to devalue fatherhood with baseless evidence, that's just hitting below the belt at this point. I won't even get into the statistics of the success of single mother households and the success of single father households, because ultimately it doesn't matter. We know that children do better when both parents are working together. Fathers are just as important and just as effective as mothers in a household. It seems like men and women are having a pissing contest with every little thing. Stop. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to fix this thing between them.
You know, I don't even believe that it's a mother versus father kind of thing. I think it's a old school parenting versus new school. The mentality, right? The principles, right? Back in my day, discipline, yeah, it included beatings. But there was a difference between discipline and abuse. And when it comes to, let's say back in the day where they had two parents, well, you're allowed to do, where the mother coddles and the father shows the discipline. So you can have that kind of dynamic. While nowadays, I've seen some men coddle, right? Because like single fathers, I've seen single fathers coddle their children. I've seen mothers coddle their children. Hell, I've seen, two-parent home, both of them coddle their children. So I think essentially it's just a change in how we raising our children. our society in general is raising our children, right? They coddle the kids. They think taking away the phone is discipline. They think taking away your iPad is discipline. Okay, that's great, right? Like back in my day, like just being, grounded in your room was the smallest, right? The lowest level of discipline. But I think nowadays we don't fear, and we definitely don't respect our parents. Kids, this generation of kids, they don't fear nor respect. So back in the, I'm going back at, we were able to have that dynamic where the father is in the home, where you fear him and you respect him, while the mother is in the home, you love her. You may take advantage. Children may take advantage of, but I mean, you're allowed to, because the father will be the bad guy, and kind of the dynamic where, he will hold a child to be more respectful, right? I think that's the point. That's the main difference, where you are allowed that dynamic. I was growing up in a single mother home, right? And my mom was the disciplinary, right? But she was really good. She tried to balance catering with discipline, right? I got my ass beaten a lot, right? But she also catered to her child. Nowadays, we have, let's say, single mother homes. Women only cater. They only cater, and they have such a minimal amount of discipline. And like I said, the discipline is taking the phone away, taking the game away, taking the iPad away, putting it in your room. That's the basic level discipline. So I just think it's the difference in general parenting, not just a mom versus father kind of thing.
We're not going to go back in. Yeah! No, we're going to get in the car. No. Listen to me. Do you want to go in timeout right here? Do you want to go in timeout? Do you want me to go sit in timeout over there? Okay. Come on. Watch out. That is not our vehicle. You do not hit nobody's... Don't. Calm down. Breathe. Don't you go out there.
Baby, you start bawling your eyes when I put my foot in the door.
You started choking me!
I didn't even choke you.
Yes, you did!
No, I didn't.
Just let me go to my neighbor's house!
No.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
No.
No!
I'm posting this on Facebook.
I don't fucking care!
I'm showing it to Mom now.
I don't fucking care!
Go,
I don't fucking care!
go in your room now.
No!
Stop screaming.
Go in your room now!
You go in your room.
You go in your room! I don't care!
Go in your room. Don't try. I'm not even doing anything. I haven't even touched you. I haven't even touched you.
Let me go!
You're not locking yourself in Mom's room. Go!
No!
Now.
No!
Go.
No!
In another room.
No!
You're not locking yourself in Mom's
Yes,
room.
I am!
No, you're not.
Yes, I am!
If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father. Girls with no fathers in the home have lower self-esteem. No father families more likely to be victims of abuse, especially with single mothers. Children with high BMI more often come from fatherless homes. Here's something: fathers have the fittest children. That was really interesting to me. The more opportunities a child has to interact with biological father, the less likely they are to commit a crime or have contact with the juvenile justice system. Okay, another way to say that is men and women who are incarcerated The population of the prisons mostly encompass fatherless homes. Now, here's something that no one else has mentioned, which I think is cool, and I don't really say this eloquently. If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father.
This woman takes a TikTok to explain that she can't fully love her son because she admits that she hates his father. This is what's messed up in our world. Let's go.
My son is not coming home today. At this point, I don't even know if I want him to ever come home. I really hate his dad, and it makes it so hard for me to like and care for him the way a mother should. I hate co-parenting with him because he won't let go of the past. We've been broken up for 10 years now, and honestly, being with him is one of my biggest life regrets. But how do you look your own kid in their face, knowing that it's impossible for you to fully love them the way a mother should because you hate their dad? The disagreement was so stupid and simple, but it resulted in my son showing up to school 4 hours late. Usually I would remove him from that situation, but this time instead of taking him away, I'm making him stay. Day 12 of being a single adult with no children. My son was initially supposed to come home Monday, but as a punishment, I made him stay until Tuesday. And he decided he don't want to come home until Wednesday because his dad is buying him a new video game. My vibrations was very low yesterday, but I'm taking control of my emotions today. It's like day 3 of my son being home, and I'm ready for him to leave. Before he came home, I cleaned his room. I made sure it was nice and organized so that when he come home, it could be fresh energy and a reset. Wednesday, he comes home. We go out to eat to Buffalo Wild Wings to celebrate him being on the honor roll. Thursday was my goddaughter's first birthday, so we went to Sea Life. We went out to eat, and then we went to Barnes & Noble, and he got a new book to read. This morning, he wanted Subway for lunch. Like, cool, I want to have Subway for breakfast. So we go to Subway on the way to school. And this shit, I don't mind. This is the shit that I love about motherhood. Like, I want so badly to just be a cool mom and just be able to do fun shit. But I find myself always having to punish my son for being ungrateful and entitled. I don't care who anybody is. If I can't ask you for shit, don't ask me for fucking nothing, bro. So I threw his book that I bought him away yesterday, and I threw his Switch away. Because while he was loading the dishwasher, he's just been in the kitchen talking shit the whole time. Like, literally, all he had to do was just load the fucking dishwasher. And I just don't get it. Like, why can I not just be a cool fucking mom, bro? Like, why? Y'all got it. I just want y'all to know y'all got it. I'm a terrible mom. He with his dad. His dad. Y'all said send him to his daddy. He is with his daddy. And I'll be going to therapy. Because I'm not about to keep getting disrespected in my own home. All that. If y'all want to normalize having ungrateful, disrespectful kids and getting bullied in y'all home, feeling worthless and unappreciated, that's on y'all. But I'll be choosing me and I'm putting myself first. I sent him with his dad. I'm about to get myself a 1-bedroom apartment. And I'm gonna live my fucking life, bro. I see Shorty every other weekend, and we can do some fun ass shit. We can have the most fucking fun in the world. But that's all I got for him is a good time 4 days out of the month. That's all I got for him now. Maybe a couple FaceTimes and phone conversations throughout the week, but that's it. I'm not providing financially. I'm not doing shit extra except the little fun shit that I want to do when I have him every other weekend. And that's fucking